So it is now 2 o'clock again. I still have 80 pages to go. I'm so tired, but I have to finish this. I don't think I'm tired enough to have warranted this, but this is what my last sentence looks like. Good morning. So today is the 1st of December, which means that it is officially Toy Day season in Animal Crossing. That is super exciting, but even more exciting than that is this. This is my licensing exam. This is the licensed clinical social worker exam. It has like a 72% pass rate, which sounds really good until you actually take it, and then you're like, ooh. But yeah, so I've been stressing out over this test for about 2 years now. I've just cried so many times thinking about it. I was supposed to take it in April, and then COVID happened, and so it got canceled. So I was like, well, I'll just wait till the end of the year. Why not? And then I got a notification that I had to take it this year, otherwise I'd have to wait until way late in the game. So it's like, okay, I have to take it before the end of the year for sure now. When before I could have taken it up to April of next year. I was getting ready to do it, and then all of a sudden the COVID started spiking again, and so they started canceling appointments like left and right, and so I just did a really fast turnaround. On Friday I signed up, and Monday I took my test, and thank God. Jackie just texted me. She's like, good morning, reminder, you passed your test. And I'm like, yay, because it feels so unreal. I can't believe I passed. I used Therapist Development Center as my main source of testing, and I think that actually worked out really well because it gets you into the right mindset, and it really helped me kind of understand what they were looking for and how to dissect the questions. A lot of people say use Philip Luttrell. He's good. I like his questions, but I would never, taking the LMSW and the LCSW exam, I would never recommend using the whole safety feelings assess thing. I don't use that. Just use the Therapist Development Center, and if you're military, you get it for free, and that will get you into the right mindset. So what I did was I purposely failed all of the mock exams and stuff, so that they'd give me the rationale for every single question. And then I just printed it out, took it home, took my time going through them, really read the rationales. I took the ASWB practice exam, and I scored 117 on that, so that was a really good indicator for me that I was pretty ready. And I read the rationales on that one as well, and I kind of went through it again the night before the test to see what the questions were and what their answers were, and whenever possible read the rationales, and that way I understood. And then of course I went back over the exams for TDC. When I showed up to the testing center the next day, everything went wrong. They told me I wasn't allowed to study in the waiting room, even though I brought last minute study material to include medication lists, because I was like, okay, this is ridiculous, we have to learn medication. Yeah, they immediately made me lock everything up. They made me lock my phone up right away, so I couldn't finish listening to the TDC audio guides, which by the way, I listened to all of those. Literally I did the program front to back. It was awesome. What was I saying? They also told me I was not allowed to have a snack in the middle, which the TDC says you're allowed to, so just kind of be prepared for no snackage. When I sat down to take the exam, the first 100 questions or so, I was like, what the hell am I doing? I have no idea. And then the last 70, I was like, oh, this is just like TDC, 100%. So I ended up marking about 40 questions that I wasn't 100% sure of, and I had about an hour left when I finally finished, so I went back and I reviewed them. I didn't change any of my answers unless I had like an aha, this makes more sense moment. And I ended up I needed 103 to pass, and the test ranges depending on like how hard the test is, so it could be as like easy as, I think it's like 92 or 97, somewhere in there. That's like what you need, which is, I'm sorry, that's actually the hard version is the one that has less, and then the easy version you need like 107. So I got the 103 test, which means that it was like average, which sucks because I was pretty sure I was failing it while I was taking it, and I ended up getting 125 correct. So yeah, I was pretty happy. I was really shocked. And what happens is you take your test, you can review with them at the end, and then they have a survey. After you click like okay like a million times, then they finally like just pop it up on your screen and it either says pass or fail. I was so ready for a fail. So when it said passed, I was like, what? I immediately went home, walked into my house and looked at Jackie and said, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. And she's like, oh no. And I was like, yeah, I've spent my entire life studying for tests and now I don't have any more to take. Yeah, it was fun. So I'm really glad that I passed it. My recommendations for anyone who is taking the LCSW exam, definitely TDC 100%. Apparently they had mentors. I did not know this, so definitely use those people. And then take the ASWB exam. There was a lot of stuff on the exam that was very like small, minute things that if you tried to study for it, you probably would just overwhelm yourself. So maybe like if you're going to grab the Dawn Abgar book, which I did, I read through it once. I think it would have been helpful if I'd read through it twice, maybe even 3 times, just so I would have known some of those smaller things. But if you just do TDC and the ASWB, you're going to be fine. The other thing I did was I waited till I did an outpatient rotation before I took my exam. And I think that really helped out a lot because it just kind of helped me be more educated about the whole process. And prior to taking my exam, I did an ER rotation, hematology oncology, inpatient wards, an actual psychiatric inpatient ward, emergency psychiatric services, and 1 outpatient rotation. And so that's everything I had under my belt before I took my exam. So I hope that this was helpful, and I just have to say that I am super stoked that I have passed it and I'm done, and it's a really weird feeling because now I have free time and there's so much stuff I want to do, like get all the toys for Animal Crossing so I can officially update my island. And Jackie and I are starting a new channel called Jess and Jackie Gaming, Jess and Jackie Games, something like that, where I'm going to be like completely remodeling my island on there, and she'll be like visiting islands and stuff, and then probably other games too. Probably won't just be Animal Crossing. And then I have my book that I'm like 75% done editing, and I haven't touched it since like May. So I'm probably going to go back to editing that and getting it like a little bit closer to publishing, and I'm going to finally start doing videos again. There's a lot of stuff that I've been waiting to do, and now that I have this, I'm going to do it.
The next morning.
Hi, good morning. I just really wanted to share my view this morning. So recently I changed workplaces. I was in an outpatient setting. Now I'm inpatient, like drug and alcohol rehabilitation. And I love it here. Check it out. Pretty effing cool, huh? welcome to my new office. Apparently it is also a storage unit. And I'm gonna be seeing patients in here, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, once we get through this maze of chairs, I can show you what the view looks like. So we have some of San Diego over there, the water, and if you look really, really tight, you can see the water over there too. First thing first, let's crank on the heat. Excellent. Good as new. Oh my god. This is such an uncomfortable couch. Usually when you take over new offices, people leave stuff behind. So let's see. Nothing. Maybe in here? Oh, here we go. Winner, winner, I have turmeric tea. Ugh. Multiple keys, a pencil. Okay. And let's see, we got this looks like a really, really old Samsung. And this looks like an old iPod. Oh. Okay, cool. We have books, The Purpose-Driven Life, and You Are What You Think. And then see some drug myths, some 12-step stuff. A dictation thing. Holy crap. Ooh. And then someone left this behind. I don't know if anyone's using it or not, so I think maybe, oh, that's really actually cute. So I think I'm gonna put everything up. I finished decorating with the stuff that was in here. You guys ready to see it? So first I have my Christmas tree. Okay, here's the actual nifty part. I just discovered that my chair is not working, so I'm gonna go back to my old office and collect the things that were given to me. This was my old office. So much nicer. Exhausted. And I think this goes under this. Nope, that doesn't look right. To everyone who has been here to support our channel, thank you so much. And I'm really sorry again for like the super long delay. It's just been really, really chaotic, like getting ready for this test. And Jackie has her own stuff that's been going on. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later on, way later on. And then just some lovely drama has been happening, but we're finally good. Everything will go back to normal. Thank you so much for sticking through this with us, and we're really excited to reconnect. And for everyone else who is new here, please consider subscribing. And like we really wanted to start this channel to have like what's the word, like chit chatty. We're very introverted, so we were really looking for like like people to talk to. So please consider subscribing to the channel, drop a comment. We respond to every single comment except for any comments on our ODS videos because it's been 2 years since I went to ODS. I don't know anymore. Thank you so much again, and as always, stay safe, stay happy, most importantly, stay you. See you guys again around next time, and until then, we hope you have a magically wonderful day. Bye. Whoop.